You know, I remember my first day at work. I spilled boiling hot coffee all down my boss's trousers. He went mad.
Yeah, well, I'll remember that when I see Mr. Tate.
I'm your boss too, don't forget that.
And any news on your stolen car?
No, it's probably out on the road by now with new plates and a fresh coat of paint.
I won't be too sure. It might turn up yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not holding my breath. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. After you've overhauled the grass-cutting equipment, can you clean out the swimming pool?
In at the deep end, eh?
Yeah. Well, you can't say I didn't eat for two this Christmas. I reckon this bulge is 1 part baby, 2 parts Christmas pudding. Still, it was nice, wasn't it? Just the two of us. Hello? Anyone there?
Sorry, I was miles away.
Anywhere I know?
To be honest, I was thinking about Kathy.
Huh?
Do you think she's really having an affair with the doctor?
Well, it certainly looks like it.
It just seems so dissimilar.
Oh, forget it, Chris. What do we care what Kathy's up to, eh? Nice Christmas, Mr. Turner.
Might as well not have happened. I spent Christmas on my own with a bottle of scotch, watching the television. I just got quietly blottoed.
Sounds like bliss to me.
Well, it wasn't.
Should have rung me, Alan. Come round for some company. After all, we are friends. Aren't we?
Yes, yes. Oh, I know your offer makes sense. I just don't want to lose the woolpack.
Well, what's the alternative?
I wish I knew.
Look, why prolong the agony, eh? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll ring my solicitor this afternoon and get him to draw up a partnership agreement.
There must be some other way.
I think you find that there isn't. It makes sense. Get rid of your worries by letting me come in with you. Start living your life again.
For goodness sake, Eric, stop pressing him.
I'm trying to help a friend, Caroline.
Can't you at least wait till the memorial service is out of the way?
You're right. But think on, old boy. It's the only solution. See you later.
Don't let him bully you, Alan.
Oh, he's not. He's just being a realist. I suppose it's time I followed suit.
All right, all right. I promise not to get maudlin. It's just that I like to remember them who've gone in a more personal way.
Yeah, but the memorial service will give folk a chance to share their grief.
Yeah, it's all part of the healing process, isn't it?
I know somebody who won't agree with that.
Who's that?
It was never Archie's style, that sort of thing. He was just like me, the man for the small occasion.
Right, well, let's have our own remembrance here and now. I propose a toast to Archie.
Now, I've a better idea, lad. Give me that tray, love, and get me an orange juice.
Do you mind if I cover for Kathy tonight?
Too much Christmas cheer, eh?
Not exactly. She's not very well.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem?
There's nothing serious. Well, I hope not. I'll see you later then.
What's going on?
Where are you going with that, you silly old devil?
A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Ned, when your kids were little, did Jan go out to work?
This is about Sarah's job, right?
Aye.
It's all changed since mine were toddlers. The way things used to be around here. The man went out to work, the woman cared for the kids in the house, and everybody knew exactly where they stood.
Yeah, but that isn't the reality anymore.
Did right, and it's a crying shame as far as I'm concerned.
I don't mind Sarah working. And I want her to be happy, you know, doing something that fulfills her.
But
I'm worried about Victoria. She's coming up to nearly 1 year old and already we're planning on farming her out. I mean, is that right?
well, it's really none of my business, Jack.
She's had a hard little life so far. I wonder if maybe this thing of Sarah's is all too soon.
Have you told her this?
I've just been trying to encourage her, really. Thought it was for the best. Now I'm not so sure.
Could you do the bedrooms, please, Betty?
There's a kitchen still to do.
I'm trying to get some marking done. Would you mind?
Afternoon, Dr. Anne.
Hello, Betty.
Bedrooms, please.
Like a sandwich?
How long are you going to keep up this silent treatment?
Betty will hear you.
You know, I'm getting sick of this. I can take the funny looks from my patients, and I don't even care if they're gossiping like crazy about me in the village.
I'm glad you don't mind.
But you are amazing. I have never been unfaithful to you and Harrod in 20 years of marriage, and yet the first time some poor demented patient makes up a story about her, my wife believes her.
Kathy's mother saw you in each other's arms.
You know, sometimes I wish I was having an affair. Then at least there'd be some joy in my life.
You see you, Archie?
Wherever you may be.
He'll be up there. He had his faults, did Archie, but he'd a good heart.
What is it they say? The Lord takes the best first.
Where does that leave me, then?
Give over. You're the exception that proves the rule.
I wonder sometimes. How long have I got left?
Seth, you promised you weren't going to get maudlin.
Betty keeps on about us making us wolves. I know. I'll leave my ferrets to Frank Tate. It'll be home from home for them living on his land. Turner can have my bike, get a bit of fat off. And I'll leave Eric Pollard Family Bible with 10 Commandments underlined.
Can't wait for the reading.
And do you know what I want singing at my funeral? Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye, Gracie Fields.
Never heard of it.
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye, la da 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 da.
To be honest, Seth, I'm glad you won't be there to sing it.
I'll be up there with Archie. Toast to you lot. Give me a chance to make it straight with him.
What? Do you still owe him a fiver?
It's on my conscience.
What do you mean?
Can't forget that neaty deed. If me and him entered that row at Woolpack.
Seth, you can't go blaming yourself for that.
Can't I?
Hey, you're interrupting my quality vegging out time here.
We need to talk.
Look, I'm not in the mood, Jess.
Mum and Dad's marriage is crumbling before our very eyes and you're not in the mood to talk.
Oh, don't be a drama queen, they're just having a row. That's what married couples of their age do. Big drag, but that's reality.
Well, I'm beginning to believe that Dad is having an affair.
Yeah? Who's doing the catering?
Look, it's no joke. It's that Kathy woman.
Jess, can you really imagine Dad, you know, doing it with Kathy?
Oh, don't be so
I mean, it makes me
sick.
feel ill just thinking about him doing it with Mum. I must have done it at least twice.
I'm glad you find it all so very funny, Luke.
Dad's explained everything to me and I believe him.
So why is Mum being so icy with him? Well, there's something they're not telling us, and it must be something pretty damn...
Well, at least we got the car back.
Yeah, but it's going to cost you a fortune to get it out.
Too right it will.
And joyriders are mindless, aren't they? A beautiful car like that.
I suppose you've got to laugh, Frank.
I can't think of one good reason.
Someone steals one of our cars and ends up dumping it in our swimming pool.
It's no coincidence.
What?
Well, you think about it, Kim.
It does seem a bit bizarre.
This is personal. This is a vendetta.
Hello.
Hi. I didn't realise you were staying.
Kathy's feeling a bit under the weather.
Yeah, I heard. I just thought she might appreciate a bit of company.
Oh, that's kind of you, David, but she's asleep at the moment, though.
Oh, right. Well, I brought some magazines, just in case she gets bored.
Oh, thank you.
Will you tell her I called?
I will.
Oh, Mrs. Bates. Will she be all right?
Nothing time won't heal. Bye, David.
Right. See ya.
Oh, who was at the door? Well, it's Dave Glover. Came to see how you were. Look, it was kind of him, wasn't it?
So they all know now.
Oh, what are you talking about, love?
Everyone must be gossiping about me behind my back.
Don't be so daft.
And they'll all take Bernard McAllister's side, pillar of the community.
Stop it, love.
Because Kathy Tate can't even keep her marriage together.
Come here.
I just feel like giving in.
This is Kathy. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh, I'm glad to be home. It's cold out there.
Oh, thanks very much.
Good news and bad news.
Good first.
I bumped into your dad. They found Kim's sports car.
I'll be pleased. Took him ages to find the right year and model.
The bad news is, it's in the swimming pool at the holiday village. I couldn't help myself either. Kim won't be very pleased.
At least he's got his pride and joy back.
He was on the phone.
Oh, it's a wrong number.
You put your chairs right up against the wall, clear them right up against the mud. That's the idea. Now, create some space. Oh, dear me. How are you going to cope when you have your own weddings to sort, eh?
Give me a break, I'm only 9.
Well, you're never too young to learn that life is all about forward planning.
Mum, can I go home and watch a video?
No, you cannot. This is the Windsor's contribution to the barn dance, so grin and bear it.
Talking of contribution, I notice none of the other members of the committee have turned up.
Funny you should say that.
Yeah, well, happens some of them have got good reason not to show their faces. Well, one of them, to be more precise.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been to a band dance before?
No.
Bringing your boyfriend?
Have you got a boyfriend?
I had a girlfriend when I was your age.
You never.
Barbara Haig, we were inseparable. And you know, when we were 10, we ran away with circus.
No.
We did, but they made us bring it back.
Some scholars are of the opinion that Shakespeare wrote his sonnets to a homosexual lover. Wow, live and learn.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping to do. This could be a real opportunity for me to stretch my mind for a change.
The farmer's wife's lot is still not a happy one, eh?
Jan, you've got the ball pack.
Oh, well, in turn, it stretches your patience, not your mind.
Come on, you know what I mean. You're not stuck at home all day long just staring at the four walls.
Oh, can be a welcome relief from Roy and Linda rowing, I must admit.
Well, I've made my mind up. This is a new beginning.
So what's he like then, this professor? Young and handsome, old and wrinkly?
Jan, you're terrible.
I'm only asking. I'm really glad it's worked out for you, though.
Well, not quite. I rang the nursery today. They're full up.
Oh, no. What are you going to do about Victoria, then?
Oh, that's the problem. I haven't got a clue.
Bernard? I'm sorry, I was miles away.
Frank was saying, who should we ask to read the lesson at the memorial service?
Right. Well, any suggestions?
Well, I suppose one volunteer is better than 10 pressed men. What's the problem?
Nothing. It's just, well, you seem to have enough on your plate at the moment.
Frank, this village has been part of my life for many years. Many of the people who died in that disaster were friends of mine. I want to express how I feel about them and about this village.
If you're sure you're up to it.
I want to do it.
Well, what do we think? All right, Alan, it's down to you. OK, let's press on.
Oh, we're watching that.
Well, you're not now.
It's not fair I had that programme on first.
You watch too much television anyway. Shut your face, watch the news, you might learn something.
Forget it.
What's up with him?
He's 14.
So, how was your day?
All right, had a good talk with Jack.
Oh, I.
He's getting himself right worked up about this job of Sarah's. Well, not so much the job, more what it means to Victoria.
Oh, dear, gonna be trouble then. Sarah told me nursery was full.
Well, that won't please Jack.
I was thinking, Ned, why don't I offer myself as a childminder?
Hold on, we don't want to start getting involved in their domestic problems.
I mean, if Jack's worried, like you say, then this would be perfect. Someone they know looking after Victoria.
And what about your job at the Woolpack?
Well, Sarah works mornings, be easy enough to juggle. I mean, a bit extra money in the house.
Oh, I don't know.
It'd be nice to have the baby around the place again.
Hold on, missus. Are you getting broody?
Watch my lips, Ned Glover. 3 is more than enough.
G&T, Bernard?
No, not tonight, thanks.
Surprise? I thought Kathy did evenings.
She's feeling a bit under the weather, that's all.
Yes, and we all know why, don't we?
What are you on about?
Take it from me. She's just keeping her head down.
That's rubbish. I was round there earlier, and she was in a sick bed.
No need to get excited.
I'll tell you something, Seth. A lot of old village gossip certainly won't help her mend. I'll see you.
Seth, Betty. I want a word with you, Pollard. Always a pleasure, Frank. What do you know about my MG midget? Oh, yes, I'd heard you'd got a bit of a collector's item. One of the, amphibious sort, wasn't it? It was you, wasn't it? We found it this afternoon in the swimming pool, where you dumped it.
Careful, Frank. That is slander.
It's the truth.
You have no proof at all.
No, I'm sure you were very careful.
Do you know, I really am quite curious. When anything ever happens to you, straight away you think it must be my fault. I never realised I could worry you so much.
It's you that should be worried.
You really are amusing. Look, I'm shaking.
This time you've gone too far. Finding that car for Kim meant a great deal to me.
I can imagine.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Not tonight, maybe not tomorrow. But one day, when you least expect it, when you're off your guard, I will get you.
Excuse me, Jack. Do you want me to do the afternoon milking?
Hey? No, it's not your turn. I'll be back by then anyway, I hope.
Jack, will you get ready?
Nag, nag, nag. You got the dance tonight?
I suppose so. You?
No babysitter. No baby care of any kind.
Jack, can you put Victoria's coat on her?
I'm trying to get myself ready.
Here, give us a ear. Go on, sweetheart.
Let's put this on there. Well, it's a while since I've done all like this.
Thought of taking it up as a career? Distinct shortage of baby care in these parts?
No, give me animals any day. You can shear them, milk them, muck them out, and they never answer you back. Mind you, Jan, she is wonderful with nippers.
Mr. Turner? Mr. Turner?
Oh, Mr. Turner. Oh, my godfather's Mr. Turner. Mr. Turner, you have to read the lesson in 15 minutes. Mr. Turner, Mr. Turner, wake up!
My pudding wouldn't rise, see, so I... Oh, God. Oh, not again.
Mr. Turner!
You know that's supposed to be Freudian.
What is?
Cleaning your shoes as often as you do. Like washing your hands too much. Trying to rid yourself of guilt, as they say.
New Musical Express is giving potted psychology lessons now, is it?
Bernard, talk to her.
Hello, Jessica.
That's not very helpful. She says she's not coming.
I think you should.
What, just to make you feel better? So you don't feel so guilty?
No, Your mother and I, we both think that we should put on a united front to the village.
That's not going to fool anyone. Jessica, I know what's been going on. You know it. They all know it. So what's the point of pretending nothing's happened? We would just like you, both of you, to come with us to the service. We were very lucky last year, and I think we should give thanks for that. All of us.
One big happy family.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going. You might not be bothered by how hypocritical it looks, but I am. I'm sorry, Mum, but we're not one big happy family anymore. Are we, Daddy?
Well, I can't pretend it's not a pleasure to see you all again, even if it is for a sombre occasion.
We're here to celebrate the fact that we're alive as well.
Well, Archie wouldn't want us moping about.
Oh, I hear as you and Seth held your own personal, private memorial service.
Yeah, we did.
Where is Alan?
Relax, he'll be here. You wouldn't miss this.
Now then, Mrs. Bates, nice to see you again.
Hello, Amos.
Kathy and Chris not with you?
Kathy's not too grand at the moment, Amos.
Oh. Alan really should be here by now. The service is due to start soon.
Hasn't he turned up yet?
No.
You don't think he could be, poorly, do you?
Somebody better check.
I'll go.
He's been hitting the bottle quite hard, Amos, since Shirley.
Oh dear. Poor Mr. Turner. Ah, at least the doctor and his family look happy.
Oh, no more, please.
Drink.
Hello,
anybody there? We're in here. Keep drinking.
Nick, I know. Spare me the lectures, please.
Alan, you're supposed to be reading the lesson. There's a church full of people waiting, and you're doing your Oliver Reed impersonation again.
Yeah, I mustn't let them down. Not this time. Oh,
right.
Nick, tell him I'll be there directly.
Vic's taking our kids down to his sister's. We didn't want to dredge up all those awful memories. Poor mites. Went through such a lot last year.
Good. Morning.
Excuse us, I think we'll go in.
It's no good. He's out of it, basically. Jan Glover's pouring black coffee down him.
Well, that'll not work. He'll still be drunk, only wide awake.
Oh, come on. It's time we were inside. I don't want to be stuck at the back in the cheap seats.
Sorry, I've been tidying Meg up. Some cheeky beggar dropped a crisp packet on her.
Oh, shoes are all full of mud now.
You going to the dance tonight?
It might be. You?
Oh, it might be. In fact, I definitely think I will be.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, good.
Surprised he's got the nerve to show his face here. It's a wonder he isn't struck down by a bolt of lightning.
Biff.
Oh, hiya. I'll be waiting a minute. Ready!
No, Biff, I need to talk to you.
Jess, this thing's costing an arm and a leg and the meter's running.
Biff.
Come in.
Now then, lovely to see you.
Hi, Amos.
Right, Rachel, lass, you're looking bonny.
Oh, thanks. I feel great.
And how are you, Christopher?
I'm great as well.
Any news of Joe or Annie?
They're not coming. Didn't feel up to it.
Oh, it's a shame. It'd have been nice to see them.
This is ridiculous. How much longer is he going to keep us waiting?
Yes, you'd have thought Alan would have kept a clear head today of all days.
Let he that is without sin, Dr. McAllister.
What do you mean by that?
No, just a saying.
Sorry, Mr. Burley, sorry.
People are getting restless. Poor old vicar hasn't got a clue what's going on. Look, someone else will have to read the lesson.
Yeah, well, don't look at me.
Look, I'll do it if it helps.
Thanks, Jack.
Shall we sit down?
Yours. Johnny, nice to see you. I'm so sorry I was unavoidably detained.
Oh, aye, which one was it? Scotch or brandy?
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. My mum always says you can pick your friends, but you're stuck with your family.
I can't believe he did it, the filthy pig.
Hell, me neither. Can't see how she'd let him go anywhere near her.
No, Biff, I mean...
well, he's not exactly her age or type or anything, really, is he?
Look, no, Biff, I can't understand what he sees in her. She's such a brainless little bimbo. I can't believe he did it to Mum.
Well, that's a bit hard on Kathy.
Is it? Good. God, they're such hypocrites, swanning off to church like nothing's happened, and the whole village knows. It's awful. I can't bear to show my face.
Yeah, well, I don't expect your mum and dad are having a whale of a time either.
I hate him, Biff. I really hate him.
The lesson is taken from Ecclesiastes. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. Last year, we were hit by a terrible, terrible tragedy. I can remember me and Sarah stood outside our place, looking down the valley, wondering what on earth was happening. Gas mains gone up. Bombs. We hadn't a clue. And to be honest, nothing we were imagining was anything like the awful reality of it. All of us lost family, friends, loved ones. And those poor people on that plane. It raised all kinds of questions for me. Why? Why should a thing like this happen? What's the point of life if good, kind, innocent people, children, babies, can just be snuffed out? Senseless. Meaningless. 12 months on, I still have no answer. You know, we lost a lot of land at Emmerdale, soaked in aviation fuel. It'll be a good few years before it recovers. But it will. Time and nature will see to that. And I suppose time and nature will heal our scars as well. But we mustn't forget that we were the lucky ones. Even though all our lives were changed, all of us affected in some way that can never be altered again, we were the lucky ones. Because we still have our lives. And we give thanks for that. And use this anniversary to remember the strangers who died here, the people we knew, the people we loved, and think of all the ways they filled our lives.
So where's his nibs then?
Probably sat in corner with an ice pack on his head.
No, he's in the village hall. I think they've set up a bar for the dance.
Ooh, he's got stamina, I'll give him that.
He's also got a hangover the size of Halifax.
Where's Betty tonight then, Seth?
She's at the farm, babysitting Victoria.
Same again.
No, I think I'll stroll over to village hall. See if Turner needs an hand. He might want me to test beer for him.
You'll be lucky, Seth Armstrong. Hey, I'll come with thee. I'm sure Mr. Turner can do with the advice of an expert.
You see, Jack and Sarah still haven't got the baby minding problem sorted out. Just ask them. All they can say is no.
Can I have another Coke, please, ma'am? Are you going to the dance, Dad?
Why, what are you planning to get up to?
No, I just wondered. Mum's not going.
Hey?
I'm stuck here, love. Kathy's cried off sick again.
Sick? Embarrassed more like. With this business with McAllister.
You can't blame her.
I don't blame her. All I'm saying is she's as right as rain. It's just because she's having a ding-dong with Dirty Doctor.
Oh, Nick!
What the village is talking about her. I don't blame her for staying out of her way.
Hey, you're putting up a rare defence for her, aren't you?
Oh, lay off, Dad. Kathy's all right.
Wait, Jan, now's your chance.
Yes, all right, I'll tell him. OK, thanks. Bye-bye.
Hey, you look really nice, Jess.
Do I? We'll be back by 11. I don't envisage dancing the night away somehow.
No. You know, I really do wish I was coming with you.
Yes, well, if Dad goes, then I stay. Don't worry, he's not going.
Your mother has made it perfectly obvious she thinks it's a very good idea for me not to be there.
I just want to avoid another scene with Kathy Tate.
Yes, so do I. Have fun.
We off then?
Ready when you are. Oh, by the way, that was Dolores on the phone.
What?
She says she'll see you there.
Dolores?
Yes.
See me at the dance?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Right, we're off to the dance. You coming over, Ned?
Aye, but Jan's got so much she wants to ask you first.
Ned? Just ask him and get it over and done with.
Right, well, I know you're having a bit of a problem finding childcare for Victoria.
Like I was saying before, she's a natural with nippers.
Shut up!
You're just saying.
We had a chat, and I'd be happy to take her on if that's all right with you two.
That's wonderful.
You work here at dinner time.
Oh, I can rearrange that.
Of course you can. And it wouldn't be every day. I'd be really happy for Victoria to come to you. I think it's just perfect. And so does Jack.
Oh, right. Perfect.
You just can't keep your feet still for a minute, can you? I'd love a dance.
Huh? Oh, later, maybe.
Well, I'll hold you to that. Vic's away. I need a partner.
Good evening. Nice to see you all. The service was excellent, wasn't it? I thought Jack spoke for us all.
Somebody had to, huh?
Feeling rough?
Yes, and no, I really must get myself together.
He's only hard on you because he used to be like that himself. He hates to be reminded of it.
That's the trouble with living up at shop, Zoe, love. There's no way of getting away from temptation.
Come on, Jack.
Oh, can I get a drink first?
I'll get these in. What is it, a pint?
Aye.
I'll have a white wine. OK. You don't mind about Jan, really, do you?
No, she'd be wonderful. I just wish you'd given me the option.
It's ever so important to me. It'll be a benefit to all of us.
Keep Sarah content. Is that the name of the game?
Is that such a bad thing?
No, because a contented Sarah means a happy Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your partners for the polka.
Your cup of tea, Seth? What am I supposed to do? Dance with Miss Sand?
That's easily solved.
Would you care for a dance?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh. Mrs. Mack?
I'd be honoured, Biff.
I'm not sure as I've got strength enough for a polka lass, but I'm willing to try if you are.
Do you want to dance?
No, I can't do this sort of stuff.
Me neither, but we could do our own thing, dance to our own beat.
No, I'd feel daft.
Yeah, me too. Oh, do you fancy a drink?
Really?
Oh, I do. I'm really thirsty.
I made you some cocoa, love.
Oh.
Oh, do you still like it? You used to.
Thanks. That's lovely. I remember when I was little, you sometimes used to do this when I couldn't get to sleep.
You'd drink it and go out like a light.
I wish life was still that simple.
It isn't, love, and it never will be again. You have to get used to that. Something else you used to do when you were little. You used to talk to me.
Hi.
What do you think of all this?
Bit sad, really.
Do you think so? I reckon it's all right. Looks like a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, well, I suppose it is, really. Look like they're having fun anyway. Bit of a laugh, right.
I haven't seen you before. You from round here?
Yeah, the village. You?
Over at Robblesfield way.
Do you?
Do you?
Oh, I will if you will.
I prefer something a bit slower. You know, more smoochy like.
Yeah, me too. We could do our own thing. Dance to our own beat.
Yeah, I bet we could too.
Now, please welcome to the stage two local celebrities, Seth Armstrong and Amos Freer.
Ladies and gentlemen, today was a very sad day. So tonight we must put it all behind us and...
Aye, we must. So take your partners for the dirty white sergeant.
Now the fiddler's ready, let us all begin. So step it out and step it in. To the merry music of the violin, we'll dance the hours away.
Why couldn't Kathy make him happy like Rachel did? Why isn't she pregnant? It's not his fault. He's not completely paralysed. She must be withholding her favours on purpose.
I'm sure they don't think that.
Yes, they do. They judge, all of them. Except Bernard. He didn't. He just saw me as myself. As a person, not half of a failed marriage. He liked me for who I am, not for what I'm supposed to be.
Go on, love.
He was kind, gentle, sympathetic. I know that's what doctors should be like, but after a while, I felt it was more than that. I felt he wanted to love me, and I wanted him to.
A bit off your territory, aren't you, Butch?
I thought this dance would open to all members of the community.
Please try to remember today is a special one. A lot of people here lost loved ones a year ago.
We all have. Except our kid's death weren't an accident.
Now knock it off, all of you. I'll get out of that door. You included, Biff.
But we've got no argument with you, Ned.
Rather you start somewhere, lad. So think on.
Now, it's time for a ladies' excuse me waltz. Come on, girls. Don't be shy.
Well, I think we diffused a major incident there. I feel like he went peacekeeper.
He's going to be about as much use as one in a minute. See that bird that Luke's chatting up over there? No, she is.
No, who is she?
Tina Dingle, Butch's sister.
Oh, brilliant.
What are you doing?
Dancing now, shut up!
No, you're not. Not with your brother's murderer, you're not.
You! You're Luke McAllister! Stop it, now!
You murdering son! Take your hands off me, you old cow! You'll be sorry! All of you!
Come on.
Kathy, did you tell him how you were feeling?
I didn't have to. I knew he wanted to love me. To tell what I was feeling for him. Every time I saw him, I became more sure.
But he never actually told you he felt that way.
He was too shy. He kept saying, I'm a doctor. You're the patient, that's all. But there was more. I could sense it. I could see it in his eyes. I wanted to reassure him. To let him know I wanted his love. I sent flowers. I tried to show him.
That day, when I found you both downstairs.
I put my arms around him. To help him. To make him understand. But he didn't. He didn't respond. But he wanted to.
No, love.
I thought... Mum, I thought he wanted to.
No, Kathy. He didn't, did he?